This is the story of Narbie and Buttcracker going to the Green Planet.
Take it to the yacht.
Take it to the yacht. So one day, far, far away in Lower Waybourne Lane, you would see a house by the number of 108. There would be Narbie and Buttcracker, but there was none known by Narbie and Buttcracker at that time. They had this ring, these Paul and Darren.
That failed. I failed that. Oh, I can't stop it. Well, we can just. This is an outtake. We suck.
Yeah.
Fail!
Fail!
Right.
Right.
Can I start off strumming and then picking, or
Start off picking.
pick? You take that. Right. Take bloody two.
Two bloody take. This is the story of how two ordinary idiots became heroes of the Green Planet and Earth. Back in the days, they went by the name of Paul and Darren. They had this finger ring. They had so much fun, poking everyone. And then Narbie decided to turn round to face Darren's mum and say, "Has Crystal seen Narbie and the Buttcracker?" There was a big uproar of laughter. Ha! Ya ha ha! It went like that. And that's how they became Narbie and Buttcracker. The months went by, spending time in the garden, watching the flyway. And then Buttcracker saw something green. It was green because it was never blue, and if it was not blue, it was never yellow because it was green. Buttcracker turned to Narbie and said, "There's something green up there," he said. Narbie looked at him, looked up at the sky, past the flies, and said, "Oh yeah, I know what that is," he said. "Someone sneezed out of an aeroplane window, and it's coming down here to bogeyfy our head." Buttcracker laughed and said, "It could be, but I'm sure it's not, because this thing has arms and legs, and it's huge, and it's gonna land right where we are." Narbie jumped up, ran around in circles, and went, "What do we do? What do we do?" "I know what we'll do," he said. "We will hide under these chairs. Chairs, chairs, chairs," he kept repeating. And they dived underneath these chairs. Thump went this greencoat-looking fellow.
Got to the bum bam bam.
"Pathetic little humans," this green thing said. "I have come to take over the world. Ha ha ha! Already as we speak, there are HKBs all over your silly little planet. You have been warned," said this green being. And up he went into the sky, and all you could hear was ha 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 ha! Buttcracker looked at Narbie and went, "Well, that was weird." Narbie just shrugged and said, "Yep, let's get back to the green." "No, we're not going to go back to the green. We're going to go and watch the flyway," he said. "See if there's any waiting at the bus stop." Buttcracker smirked. "Yeah, but that was really strange," he said. "What if this guy is going to take over this planet? What are we going to do? There's going to be no more Narbie and Buttcracker? Not even that, mate. There's going to be no more wrestling." "You're right," said Narbie. "We will go to this green planet, stop this guy, and carry on with our wrestling." "That sounds like a good plan," said Buttcracker. "But there are two things. Yes, two. One, how are we going to build a spaceship? And two, how are we going to get to the green planet? If you reverse that, it makes sense," said Buttcracker. Narbie just stood there silent for a while, shrugged again and said, "Well, we'll go to NASA." Buttcracker frowned. He burrowed his eyebrows right into his eyes and said, "How are we going to get to America? We can't even afford to build a real wrestling ring. Not even that, mate. We might as well just give up and be taken over like the rest of the world." The end. For now, because I've forgotten the rest. That's the story of Narbie and Buttcrackers going to the Green Planet to save the world. Keep playing Buttcracker because we're gonna say goodbye. Ah.